morning, classmates. I am Tiffany Del Valle from Group 6. And today, we will tackle what is summarizing and presenting research findings ug nganong importante siya. So, why do we need to summarize and present research? Ngano di ay na-need nato mag-summarize ug mag-present og research? Para ninyo ngano? Okay, thank you. You have an idea that. So, it makes information easier to understand. So, kung nag-summarize ka o nag-present ka og research, ang atong mga information, dali ra masabtan, kaya na-summarize naman siya. So, para ang mga readers, is dali na lang nila ma-sabtan o makitaan ang mga important na details. The second one is, it makes highlights only key points. Research, need na to i-highlights only ang key points. Kaysa ako pang ginang ganina, dapat para dali ra makitaan o masabtan sa inyong readers ang inyong research. Now, the third one is helps in decision making and future studies. So, ang kaya ay mag-summarize o mag-present ng research, for example, is sa research, na-research na summarize o nakapresent na. So, ang uban nga readers, ang uban nga researchers is dali na lang sila makakita sa important details, dali na lang nila maghimo og dali na lang makahimo og decision para sa ilahang studies. Thank you, guys.
So good day everyone. So I am August and today we will tackle about the research summary. So first, let's recap that. So why do we need to summarize and present research? So there are three reasons. So first one, makes information easier to understand. And the second one is highlights only key points. And the third, helps in decision makings and future studies. So any questions? Now let's proceed. So what is a research summary? So do you have an idea kung what ang research summary? Alright, so it is a brief and clear and accurate overview of the study. So research summary it is a short version of the research study nga maka-help sa readers nga maka-understand din some main points without reading the whole research. So it includes the purpose of the study, methods used, key findings, conclusions. So it answers the purpose of the study nga what was the study all about. So now I have here that among study, so assessing the effects of climate change and fish catch of fishermen's livelihood. So the purpose of the study is to know if ang climate change ba kay nakapekto sa pangisda sa fishermen's o ilang livelihoods. So ang kaduha kay method used. So now there are two pa ako nakakuha nga ako methods na ako na bawaan. So the interviews and survey questionnaires. So kami nga nagkanta ko sa akong research kaya gamit may survey questionnaires, and this is the example of survey questionnaires. Right. And third one is the key findings. So it is the result of the research and conclusions. What are the nabo na tunan sa kanang researchers sa ilang nakatunan. Any questions? So unsa gito ang research summary gani? Alright. So it is a brief, clear, and accurate overview of the study. So it answers upat na mo. Now, dapat so purpose of the study, methods used, key findings, and conclusions. Now, proceed sa characteristics of a good summary. So it has four characteristics. So first, concise, short but complete. It only covers the main points. So proceed ta sa kaduha, objectives. No personal opinions. So dili ka magbutang sa personal opinions para good ang pag-summarize sa study. And third one is clear and simple language. So, clear and simple language ang gamiton para mas masabtan sa readers ang ato ang gisuwat. And lastly, focuses only the key ideas. So, it only focus on the main points. So, any questions? So, recap naman it. So, what is a research summary? It is a brief, clear, and accurate overview of study, and it answers the questions: what is the study all about, and messaging gamit, results, and the knowledge ay nakatunan sa researchers. Yeah, there are 4 characteristics of a good summary: so, concise, objectives, clear and simple language, focus on key ideas. So that's all. Thank you.
Good morning, Miss. I am Azajan A. Vigoya. So now let's tackle about steps in summarizing research finding. So, summarizing research finding, it is kanang long research imong gi-make it short. So first, it's read and understand the whole research. So, sa first step, dapat daw imong sabto ng inyong research for you to be able to summarize. And 2, identify the main points, problem, methods, findings, and conclusion. For example, any problem, like sa among research, ang among gi-conduct na study is about pagban sa plastic diri sa Danao. So, ang method na mong gigamit is survey questionnaire. Then, sa findings is unsa ang results sa inyong gi-conduct ng research. And the conclusion is unsa gyud ang buot pasabot sa inyong whole research. Then, organize ideas logically. So, you need to organize para mas masabtan ug unsa gyud ang inyong research all about. Then, write in your own words. So, there is a step 4 kay imong isuwat ug unsa gyud imong nasabtan. Dili na kay gagi-copy ra nimo sud sa inyong research topic. Last is check clarity and accuracy. So, sa last kay ayun mo nang i-check o kanang accurate ba siya or kanang natumong magi siya sa inyong topic. So next, ways of presenting research finding. First, writing. Research papers, reports, journal. So there is a written kay kana na siya mga research papers, kana mga journals and mga reports. Muna siya, apila siya sa ways para ma-represent ang research findings. The next, oral. Na presentation, seminars, and defenses. So karon kay sa grade 12 katong nag-defense ta sa atuang title, research title, naka-appeal na siya sa oral. Then the visual, charts, graph, tables, and infographics. So ari sa visual, ari na ni siya ma-add sa kanang og manatag survey, and then pila ang atuang nakita or unsa ang results ato ang survey.
So good morning everyone, my name is Fabian Corrales, and today we will tackle about the visual presentation tips. First is use graphs and charts to show data trends. For example, like this, and you can also use PowerPoints. Then keep slides simple and readable. So no need na siya nga hayag ang imuhang fonts, ang imuhang mga theme. So kailangan ang imong fonts pod is dagko na mabasa sa mga audience. Then highlighting only key points when short presentation ganita is no need na nga i-highlight sa tanan. So ato i-highlights is mga importante lang ang mga words. So lastly is use image or icons for engagements. So if mag visual presentation ganita, we should use mga pictures para mahibawan po sa mga audience. So examples of research presentations like research title, problem, method, key findings and bullets, graphs, tables, and conclusions. Thank you.
Good morning, Miss. Good morning, everyone. My name is Samper Arias. Common mistakes nga dapat natong likayan. Copy posting long paragraphs. Kuan na likayan na to ang pag-copy sa mga tagas nga paragraph. Instead nga kapihon dayon, basta i-summarize na nato daan ay nato kapihon. Then overloading slides with text. So dili ta magpalabi og himo o ano. Basta di ta palabi og himo og daghang slides nga magamit. Using too many colors of fonts. Dili kita magamit og daghan nga color sa paghimo og slides. Ignoring the audience, reading only from slides. So, dili ra kay ka magsigig basa sa dili ra kay ka magsigtan-aw sa PPT, but magtan-aw ka sa imong audience. Conclusion. Summarizing helps simplify complex research. So, i-summarize nimo daan before ka mag-simplify sa complex research. Presenting ensures knowledge sharing. Dapat present ka kay dapat ka na nasunod na bitaw sa utok para na kay knowledge ba dili na ka makalimot. Always aim for clarity, accuracy, and engagement.